adding to my description every time I stream. It's funny. Oh, shucks. Can I change the title right now? Shoot. Shoot, bro. Brother. Can I do like /edit? Can I do that? Can I do anything in this? No, I can't. Open up on my phone and change it if I can. That's what I was gonna do. Open YouTube Studios. Holy brain malfunction as usual. Brain. Can I see my lives right now? Shucks, man. It's always the toughest thing. No, not my channel. Swap account. Go to this one. Go here. Go to my channel. Edit. Bro, can you literally not edit the goddamn thing? How do you edit a live stream while you're live? How does one change the title? Dude, there's actually no way you can't do this no more. Whatever, it don't even look that bad. It just looks a little goofy. Let me just dug it out. No, we're not going to be doing this. We're going to be doing something else. We're going to be doing GUI. GUI today, Mason. How do you feel about GUI? Don't show. Oh, big no. Let me pull that book up. Code. Learn Java the easy way, real fast, money man. Don't I have a Google Doc? I'm gonna dox myself, like, all my homework, and I'm gonna get sued. What page I left off on? Why is new chat blue here? What the heck? Page 50? I don't think I was on 50. I think it was further than that. Page 50. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing important. Nothing. What you learned? Sure. I didn't really learn much. I already knew most of it. Which is perfectly fine. Playing Mad Libs. Alright. Creating a GUI in our project. Ah, my hand's cramping. What is solution? Oh, this is reverse house. Okay, never mind. High-low note. I can delete this. Delete this. Yes. Alright, let's see. My camera should not be in the way whatsoever. Can I like not show this ad while I'm streaming? Is there any way to like block that? Don't know, whatever. High-low guessing game. Chapter 3. Creating a GUI for high-low. In this chapter, we'll create a GUI version. Actually, let me pull YouTube up real quick and pull up my stream so I can see my stuff. So I can see I'm Lexin. It's me. That's me. Yeah. In this chapter, we'll create a GUI version. Here for the that. this version of the program runs presents a graphical or visual interface that users interact with. The GUI version allows the user to play the game in the desktop window. Practicing with JShell, we're not doing that. Okay, all we need to do is import, so we're gonna import Java X-Wing. So they use what's called JFrame. That's cool. Instead of tkinter. That's very interesting. Yeah, the JFrame class, we've just imported, create the frame or window, create what they call a frame or window, is using JFrame, some frame equals whatever you want to call the new JFrame. Name. Okay. This new word creates a new object of this. Okay, figures. We run the brand. The title is hello. Yes, figures. The long line, blah blah blah. Invalid hidden layout, blah 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 blah. Figures is gonna be invalid because there's no size. So if we get an error, we're gonna have to set frame size. Some frame dot set, literally just set size. Oh my god, I can't type. Dude, I want to give Mason, you know them keyboards that are like it's like two, it's like split in half. It's like a whole keyboard where like in half. I want to go in like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, typing hurts my wrist. Right, give it some arbitrary values. This tells the window to make it 300 by and 200 tall, so it does width and then it does height. Cool. Oh, and then we're gonna do this. Check the stream for any people. No people currently. Yeah, alright. And this tells Java to make the window. Okay, and then we should be able to make it. Okay, so if we use the sum frame dot set visible true / false, this just show / hide window is this. Alright, I think I can do this mainly. Creating an interactive in 10 lines. I saw some previous code, that's really cool, but what can you make the window do? Thankfully the answer is yes, we can make it do something. Clear your shell. Oh, why did they do Java? They import Java with the star. Is that just everything from Swing? There's some new frame Bryson's window. J panel? Panel is new panel? What is panel? Panel is first we import all the GUI classes. R Java X Wing dot JFrame. Oh wait, not JFrame. Star for all. JPEG and an asterisk at the end of it. It's called a wildcard character and means includes every in the package. We create a JFrame just like we did in the previous example. Some JFrame. At 1, we create a panel inside the window. So JPanel, which is some class like we defined earlier. What this does is panel inside window act as container for components labels and buttons. Okay, cool. And then we have J button, which is another class, which is for just assume that the button in the class shouldn't be too hard to understand. New button, click me, panel.add button, create button. So the button's not in the class, we just made the button. And if we do panel, perfectly. Shucks. Panel dot add button. So we're gonna call this one, do a little quick scheming. We're gonna call this button, we're gonna call this panel, we'll call that for the fields. Panel.add button, adds the button, and then we do window dot add panel, which adds the panel. We add the button to our GUI panel. So first we make a button, and then we add it to the panel, which is a container which holds the button, and then we add the panel to the window, which is actually in the window on the GUI. Then we set the size of the window. Button.add action. Button.add action listener. They do E to some. It's just print. I'm gonna just do print for now. Print clicked. That's good for me. I'll just close it for now. Oh, is this not saving? Shucks. Is it not in notes? Pourquoi? Can I show this on stream? Will I get doxxed? No, I'll be good. Window in my folder. This should be in software. It should be VS Code down here in my. Is this in real projects? Nope, it's in code. Person, no. Setting code, learn Java the easy way, no. Where is it under lesson? Under my knowledge tab, which is under my comp science tab, which is my learning comp science, notes, which is in here, we should save it in there. Oh, it's a PDF. Shucks. So if I keep saving this, it'll save that to that, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Cool, cool. Makes sense, makes sense. And then we do all that, and he gets something. And I'm not going to use that as of now. I'm going to figure it out on my own. Because I'm a big boy. Alright, we have everything for our guessing game. And, I think I'm going to make a different file. I'm going to have another file named main.java. And it's already made it for us. Perfect. And then don't we do public static void main, and what do we put in here? I never remember. Oh, it's this. Shucks, this is the main file. That's so stupid of me to do. I knew I should have listened the first time. String or arguments. Check string one more time real fast. Nothing, just making sure. Read my notes real quick. Open that up on the side, and I do remember we did have to import a couple things. And if I remember not really looking at that side, we have to import Java. Is it X swing? And we want to do an asterisk for all of them. It's never used. Yeah, I wonder why, bro. Probably because we haven't started. Now what I want to do is, I want to make a, let's see what order we're going to do this in. We could create some J-frame. We can name it frame, which equals new J. Is it big J-frame? It is big J-frame. Shucks. That don't look right. Well, aren't you just going? J-frame, we're going to name it game. Frames never used. Oh, really? Interesting. I wonder why it's never used. Probably because I haven't used it yet. So we're going to make J-frame to make it a window. And then we're going to make it a J-panel, which we're going to call panel, which is going to equal a new J-panel. Which, I don't know if we name it anything. Do we name J-panel at all? It should just be empty. Let's set frame size too. Do I do frame dot set size? $300. No. 300. I wonder what that'll do. You gonna fix yourself, bro? Yeah. Now, one thing I do want to go look at real fast is how did my guy do it again with the setting the size? Oh, he calls it window, which I guess is the same thing. Window's probably smarter, but we don't start with this. Then we're gonna make a panel. The panel's gonna be the container. I'm gonna hurry up and note that real quick. Container for buttons and labels. This is the window, which we call frame, which is stupid, but we'll fix that later. J panel, and then we're gonna make a J button named button 1, which we're gonna make a new J button, and then we're gonna call this button something, are we not? We're gonna call it J button, which way happens. Let's built here. We're not gonna call it anything, apparently. Apparently, we don't do anything until we add a button. Apparently, we do panel dot add. Oh, then we add button. And if I try to run this real quick, it'll break my whole entire system and blow my game up. I didn't set the visibility. So, frame dot. I also didn't add that to the thing. So, panel added to button and frame dot add panel. So we have the button added to the container added to the window, and now we're gonna make the window visibility. That's not what it's called apparently. What is it called? How do we change it? Visibility. Set visibility true. And now everything should compile perfectly fine and it should open. And that's exactly what happened. And now we have a button with no name because why would I have a name for it? Because I'm stupid. I can name it something, right? Like clicks, whatever. That's cool. I don't know what I just opened. I don't know how I opened that. I'll run it real quick. Yeah, it's called clicks. Sweet. Does this update real time? No, it doesn't. Alright, we're gonna make it a little bit bigger, like 600 by 600. Save and are we running real fast? That's nice. That's a nice button, Mason. That's a nice button. Oh, that's cool. So you make a button or a label, and you put it in a panel or a container, and then you put the panel container inside the window. Very interesting, which I'm sure you can figure that out using a single method. A single method could probably do that a lot more efficiently than what I have going here. Check the stream real quick. Looking good, looking good. And now, add action listener. So if button add action listener why E? What does E do? Don't know yet. We're gonna see. E. R6. What does it mean? Here we add an action listener to the click me. Well, how do we know it's on click me? Is that because it's the only button to respond every time the user clicks the button? Oh, click me to the console whenever the user clicks the GUI button. We'll add listeners like this one in the GUI app we build in this book to make programs interact with the user whenever the user performs an action. Finally, we make the window visible. Finally, we're gonna test the program. Click the accept button, run it. Alright, now we need to figure out how to do this. Let me think. I can't technically do this. This won't work. I have to remake the game, which shouldn't take too long. If you still have the high-low project open, from the Eclipse menu bar, go to File, New Java Project, and name it Guessing Game. You tap the project and finish, blah, 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 expand the folder, blah, blah, and find the source folder, whatever. We don't have a source folder, it doesn't matter. We got a pretty small thing here. And find the source photo, right click, add new class, name a guessing game, be sure to use camel case, check the box next to blah blah blah, then add the skeleton of main method, so that, before we finish, we need one more step. We're gonna make that the super class. That literally does not matter. To my knowledge, it doesn't. Okay. Let's extend. Shucks, is it, what is it called? I already forgot. Java. JFrame. Oh, it just extends JFrame. Coolio. Okay, well, I'm kind of at a loss here now. Ooh. Right click the guessing game Java file. Yeah, I don't think I have that. A modern menu. Yes. Gimme. Sure. Download it. Why not? Now what if I go here and I click here and I click open with window. Bro, I just download that stuff. Window builder. Boom. Extensions, yeah. Can I not open it like that? Can I not open? Can I not window build? Or do I have to actually window? How does one open window builder? That's where I'm confused. How does one just drag and drop UI elements? Window builder. Why I don't have window builder? I just got the window builder plugin in VS Code. How do I open it? Alright, I'm just slow apparently. Alright, I got it. Goofy me on Goofy. Alright, now that we got this awesome window builder. My awesome window. Nah, well maybe I shouldn't have kept that open for like 5 seconds to see something. How do we use it? How do we use it? How do we? A single element. So you just button click me. Name element 1. That's not what I have it. Name that right in main. Shucks, I don't want to do that. That's awful. I guess that's fire since it generates the code. Simple elements, text, your input. Am I tweaking? I got this hoe. If I delete it. Ah, here we go. Alright. We make this thingy. And once we've made this thingy, the custom UI now for the guessing game. First, let's change the title to how does one change the title? Lol. Lol. Alright, that doesn't even matter. Same. JFrame in this components panel. Pane, click this. We don't have all that, buddy. We don't have all that. Let's start guessing some custom things. You can find elements you can expand. Click the arrow once to collapse the pane. Click once again to expand the pane. This can be handy. Yeah. Let's place a label at the top. Says your name's high-low guessing game. Click J label under component and do all this stuff, and then you make a cool thingy. And I'm just gonna go type it in here? Or do I not worry about it? Or is the text gonna get put there after? Because if so, that's a little goofy. It could be called element 3, I don't care. Oh, here it is. Guessing game. And I assume this size is it? Nope. What font size? So 18. Oh, it auto updates. Interesting. Here's only input. Okay. So like guessing game right here. Boom, that looks about the center. Yeah, good enough. Actually, it's too high. It's gonna bother me. Right there, it's good. Throw that there. Alright, that's not a thing apparently. Enter a not a guess. Right there. Input field, your input. With enter a number. Can I at least select multiple things in here? Alright, whatever. Can't hate. Just gotta be with. Oh, where the fuck it went? What the fuck is that up here? Wait, can I free move it? Or is it always gonna be locked? It's always gonna be locked. Whatever. That's fine, I guess. Can I make the width a little bit more and then do this? Oh, it doesn't lock like onto it. Whatever, that's fine. Make or guess. Your guess, you're gonna type in a number. You're gonna type in. Or wait, is it actually an input? Yet. Wait. Does this look like guess? Oh, button. The button, that's why. Name is enter. Enter. You should have a color button, eh? Do not. It's just gonna be this. That's fine. Oh, enter a number from blah blah blah. That's later. Don't care. Aligning UI elements. Yeah, we don't have that. Actually, I do. I do have that. I could do this, right? Yeah, I do have that. That's fine. Okay, this step is sometimes called wiring up, because we'll need to connect the UI component in various names and sessions and thingamabobs and whatever you want to call it. This is called element 4, element 1, element 7. So this is going to be called, let's call this title, call this text 1, call this input 1 and call this button 1. Okay, cool. Notice that a new variable you gave text field and other wait. Hmm. 50 bugs. That's fire. I assume application is supposed to be. Let's see. It was last updated today. That's crazy. So if I'm using this, I make the code for it. How the hell did I open this? I don't know what I'm doing since I'm in a different text editor. It's very, very confusing. So all of this has been getting written. Yes, I have the code. So technically, I don't need that. Technically, that's useless to me. How do I connect? And why do I have 50 Why do I have 50 errors? Java FX? Oh, is that why? Let me ask GPT. If I'm using Java X Swing, does any of this code work? I'm using an extension to build a window builder, and it gave me this code. Shucks, I keep forgetting I have to manually press send. Alright, I figured it just doesn't work. So what I'm gonna have to do is open window builder. Nope, open the high note. Hope open something, please. You can choose. You can choose from two. What do you mean you can choose? Oh, I'm retarded. Holy, I'm just using the wrong thing. I need to pay attention. I seen Java FX too, and I was like, I just didn't like pay attention. Oh, here we go, and that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, now I can look at this and not understand. No, it makes it true. It adds a panel. It adds button 1. How does it know what button 1 is? Because I called it a text 1, the title. Okay, here's everything set up. This is sweet. This works. And wait, what if I run this? Oh, it works. I can enter something. I can hit enter and it's button clicked. Button clicked. Button clicked. Sweet. It works. So what I'm gonna do is set size, set bounds for guessing game. Some label named guessing game. Some text one named enter a number. Size. Width, height, the X. We're gonna make like 7. Is that my phone?
That's my phone.
Okay, sweet. 7? What if I make it a 0? Holy, is it that big of a difference? Yeah, there we go. That looks way better. Sweet, there we go. So I'm kind of confused. Is this in the because it's public class? What is public class? Which field? What thing is this? Public void check guess.
I almost dropped my phone off my bed.
Check guess. Converting strings. Yeah. Are we rebuilding the game? Or am I using my old logic? I don't know, but I think that's a good spot to stop. You know, since it's kind of getting late. Yeah.